Every country in the world is in debt. So who's the creditor? 1. The global debt puzzle. Every nation on Earth owes huge amounts of money. The total global debt is over $315 trillion, far larger than the world economy itself. So what does that actually mean? It means the entire planet is borrowing money from itself through a complex system of promises. 2. Where national debt began. Hundreds of years ago, countries did not borrow the way they do today. The idea started during war when governments needed money fast. England created bonds backed by future taxes. Other countries copied the system, and national debt became a sign of strength, not weakness. Borrowing became a tool for growth and power. 3. How modern debt works. Today, every nation issues government bonds. Banks, funds, retirees, and foreign governments buy them. This creates a loop where countries owe money mostly to their own people and institutions. For example, most of the U.S. debt is held by Americans, not foreign nations. Debt has become a mirror the world looks into. 4. The global debt circle. Countries lend to each other. The U.S. lends to Europe. Europe lends to developing nations. Developing nations buy U.S. bonds. So what does that actually mean? It means the world is passing the same IOUs around in a circle, hoping confidence never breaks. 5. The hidden power of markets. Behind every government IOU, there are huge financial institutions. They decide which nations get cheap loans and which nations pay high interest. If they lose confidence, economies can fall overnight. Markets don't just influence countries. They control which ones survive. 6. The central bank mechanism. Central banks create money by buying government bonds. When they do this, new money enters the system instantly. Every dollar, euro, or yen represents someone else's debt. There is no such thing as debt-free money. The entire global system is built on IOUs. 7. What happens when confidence breaks? When a country cannot pay its debts, panic spreads. Greece faced this in 2010, and its people suffered severe economic pain. Argentina collapsed under repeated defaults. Sri Lanka ran out of money for basic imports. When the system breaks, the creditors reveal themselves foreign lenders, institutions, and markets. 8. The truth governments won't say. Governments do not plan to pay off their debt. They roll it over forever by issuing new bonds to replace old ones. Debt becomes a subscription, not a bill. Interest payments, not repayment, keep the system alive. 9. Why the machine cannot stop. If major countries ever paid off their debt, global markets would collapse. Bonds are used as the world's safest assets. Banks, pensions, and central banks depend on them. Debt is the heartbeat of the global financial system. 10. Who really benefits? When countries say we owe it to ourselves, that is only partly true. Interest payments flow upward into banks, funds, and wealthy institutions. The system rewards those who own debt and burdens those who pay taxes and work. So what does that actually mean? It means global inequality rises as debt rises. 11. The real creditor. There is no single person or country at the top. The creditor is the entire financial system. Governments, banks, funds, and global institutions all tied together. Debt has become money. Promise has become currency. And confidence is the only thing holding it all up. 12. The final warning. If confidence ever breaks, the entire structure collapses. Debt is only stable as long as people believe the promises behind it. When that belief fades, the question, who's the creditor, becomes personal. Because the answer is simple. All of us are.